Oh. Oh. Oh well. Well, that was weird introductions that everybody. I didn't think we were alive yet. Well, this video is about gospel poverty, and so you can kind of see the poverty of my ability to present and lecture online. Anyway, Jesus said to the rich young man, "If you wish to be perfect, teleloe in Greek, that is complete. This means a couple of things like holy, and it implies if you want to obtain salvation, what you need to do is go sell all that you have and give it to the poor. Then you'll have treasure in heaven. Then you need to come follow me." So we have a couple of things we need to do. One, you need to get rid of your possessions by selling them. You need to have people to sell for an implication. And then you need to give all of that money to the poor. And then you need to come follow Jesus. Okay. And then you'll have treasure in heaven as opposed to treasure on earth. And this is something that I think every Christian struggles with. The more we struggle with it, and then the more we follow it, the freer and happier we are, though. All right. One of Pope Francis's main themes of his pontificate is for Christians to ditch the throwaway culture where everything is so cheap that we don't value it. Okay. And we have a flip flop of values. We have an alienation from our true calling because we put more emphasis on having good things. And I say we, me included, on does apply Jesus's call to give up all things apply to you? Yeah, it does. Okay. The rich young man was not a religious. He was not a priest. Okay. He was a regular person. And Jesus was talking to us regular people. And we in America, even during this pandemic, are very wealthy. Okay. If we cannot give up everything that we have and give it to the poor, then we cannot obtain salvation. And what is salvation? Salvation is love of God. Okay. And how does the stewardship way of life, living as grateful disciples, help us live out this call? Because, by the way, stewardship is not just giving 8% to your parish and 2% to another cause. I mean, that's the bare minimum of what the diocese suggests that we do. Okay. But true stewardship as a grateful response is giving your whole life back to God, so that every breath you take, every action you willfully do is glorifying God, bringing more peace and stability and Christ's presence into your life and to everyone else's around you. Okay. So Christian poverty is not laziness. It's not destitution. It's not miserliness. It does not mean living economically. It's not just attachment. It's not availability of time. It's not insensitivity to beauty or insensitivity to respect of creation or just feeling like you love the poor, right? Really is giving the people in your life who are closest to you what they need. That's what Christian poverty is. Okay. And I think the best way for the laity to live this out is having a generous number of children and a generous number of family in their life and giving them what they need rather than what they want. Not having too many material possessions in your own life helps out with that. Seeking to practice the corporeal and spiritual works of mercy every day, trying to do at least one and ideally doing all of them. Okay. There's an examination of conscience by Dubé, which I'll link to it. I have it in a slideshow. Starts on slide 15. I'll share the Google slideshow in this video. And I recommend that you all do that examination of conscience. Okay. We all have an incredible list of artificial needs in our society. And these needs prevent us from loving the poor. Because they're artificial needs. They're not really needs. These artificial needs, to clarify, artificial needs prevent us from loving the poor. And the fewer, the happier we'll be. That's what Christ meant when he said the camel can't fit through the eye of the needle. You know what I mean? So if we have all of this baggage, we can't get to heaven because we're attached to it. Now, I'm a hypocrite for saying all these things. I have too much stuff myself. Difficult. Okay, so I ask you to pray for me and and uh, and to help me by loving and by being a good example yourself. Let us feed the hungry and give drink to the thirsty, and clothe the naked, harbor the homeless, visit the sick, ransom the captive, bury the dead. Let us instruct the ignorant, counsel the doubtful, admonish gently, forgive wrongs and offenses willingly, comfort the afflicted, pray for the living and the dead. Let us do this every day and every moment. God have mercy on us.